Sufi reflections of Shah Abdul Latif Bhittai, great poet of Sindh, even great poet of the world. Shah Abdul Latif Bhittai has been the poet of 18th century during Kaloda period. He has composed beautiful couplets in Sindhi language and reflected his poetry through surs, and surs are different melodies and stories. And by those stories, he has tried to focus on human behavior, how to behave with oneself, and how to behave with the nature, and how to behave with the others. So today we would discuss his sur Khahori. So the term Khahori has been derived from a Sindhi word Kha. Kha means opposite. So Khahori means antagonist, and Khahoris of Bhittai are antagonist to the forces of nature. They have been so resilient that they face every coldness, every type of hot weather, and every type of deficiency of food and even water. So Khahris of Shah Abdul Latif Bhittai are very much resilient, brave, and courageous people who can face every whim of nature, every difficulty of nature, every difficulty posed by the forces of nature, and they will seek and search whatsoever they have to search to. They will pass through mountain ranges bravely and boldly. And Khahori of Shah Latif is the real character or actual character to face the challenges of this contemporary age posed by the technological advancement and anarchy of market forces. So we would like to reflect a few couplets from his poetry, and then I will translate it to English, and then we will translate explain one by one all of those. So first couplet is खाओड़िन खफी से सोझे लधो सुबहान हू में गद आशिक एड़े अखरें लंघिया ला मकान हू में गद्दी हू थिया बाबू से बिरयान सजो ही सुबान आयो नजर उनजे. The Khaodis have searched Subhan or the Creator by keeping that search secretly, and by those letters, by those syllables, by those verbatim, they crossed through the Lamakan or no place, and they were mixed with their origin, and they were baked by their master, and then they saw everywhere that was Subhan, and they saw it, so they became Khahori. And the second couplet is जिनी ॾिठो प्रिय खे मूं से ॾिठा मां उन संदी का करे न सघां ॻाल्हिड़ी. Oh my mother, I saw those people who had seen the beloved. However, I cannot tell the tale of those people. मूं से ॾिठा मां जिनी ॾिठो प्रिय खे रही अॼु रातड़ी तिन जुंगन संदी जाइ उन जी साञा तुरो थिए तार में. मूं से ॾिठा मां जिनी ॾिठो प्रिय खे. I saw those people who had seen the beloved. One should stay with them for a night so as he or she can immerse that situation, and by their understanding, by their guidance, by their perception, your rafts, your boats, and your vehicles will cross through the deep waters. वेयूं पब पई खेरूं खाओड़िन जूं हाणे तिनी ॾोथिन खे पुछां केर पही रुञन रात रही जिनी डूंगर डोरिया वेयूं पब पई खेरूं खाओड़िन जूं pub is the name of a mountain range. So there are the news spread throughout the pub range, and those news are very much good news about the Khahouris. Uh, so I am going to ask him about all of those accounts of their traveling, and because they stayed many nights in the deserted places in the wastelands, and then they returned back by exploring all of those rocky areas. खबर खावड़िन जी पाड़िया पुछी आओ खबर खावड़िन जी पाड़िया पुछी आओ डूंगर डोथियड़ा कंहिं पर डोरन ॾुथ के You may khabar Khahoudian. You may ask the news about the Khahoudi's, Padya Puchiya. Ask it from the neighborhood that how those people, those Khahoudi's, are exploring the mountain range. तूं हद कुजाड़िया संजे सायो न करी सवारा संड खणी खावड़ी विया आणींदे क्या ॾुथ डुराए ॾेह जो तूं हद कुजाड़िया संजे सायो न करी why you are not preparing early at the night time for exploring? Because Khahouris have been gone away with their bag and baggage, with their necessities, and they will return with the gifts of nature. Ruth is gift of nature from faraway lands. So these are very much beautiful couplets of Shabdalati Bitai, and two or three terms are very much important in these couplets to discuss. As we have discussed, Khahori. Khahori is antagonist, the person who is so resilient that he can face every whim and whip of forces of the nature. And then Pub is the mountain range. And throughout that range, there are many difficulties, there are many fears, there are many ferocious animals and such things. And then comes the Duth. Duth is actually a type of organic natural food. And by that Duth, you can survive easily throughout the life. And Duth contains on plants, roots of plants, and leaves of plants, fruit of plant, and flowers of plants. So it is Duth. And Duth was used as single dish because it contains all of the necessary ingredients of caloric nutrients are the necessities of food. So, but however, Duth in general meaning or in symbolical meaning is the gift of the nature. The thing nature provides humanity for their survival, and that is the Duth. So, human being have to explore this nature from earth to all of the stars and to take the gifts of nature from from over there. All of the scientific discoveries in inventions are such gifts of nature that was discovered, explored by human beings. So this Sur Khahori is very much touchy sur, and it is a melody to educate human being to make their capacity to live in any untoward conditions even. And if we are looking on our contemporary situation of the world, there are so many developments in communication age, communication technologies, and even production systems have been changed. However, as we have grown in this world, there are many challenges are grown accordingly. So we have to survive and face all of those challenges. And Khahori of Bhitai can be such a character or person who can survive all of the difficult situations. So Khawdi is very much beautiful, sir, and I would like to recite again these couplets. Khawdin khafi se soje lado subhan. Khawdin khafi se soje lado subhan. Ashik ede akhare langya la makan. Hu mein gaddi hu thya babu se biryan. Saboi subhan ayo nazar unge. Those people, Khawdis are lovers and they seek and search the mountains, ranges are the Subhan secretly, and they have had it, and they were backed by the masters. As Rumi has said, the beloved burnt me, baked me, and then made me compatible to the conditions in the life. So this is all about Surkhaudi, and we would discuss Sufi vibes of Shavlati Bitai, Surkhaudi, and other melodies through this channel. Kindly subscribe us and follow us, and also share your comments. Who are watching me from far off lands, from USA, from other areas, I'm very much thankful to them that they are listening Shah Latif's poetry and Shah Latif's melody of Khawdi, melody of antagonist people, and those antagonist people can face every whim and whip of forces of the nature. So this sur is the melody of survival. Thank you very much.